Everybody's favourite, Logan Paul, would start off Monday Night Raw, obviously coming to the ring, talking about his World Heavyweight title match at Saturday night's main event this weekend. Unexpectedly though, he would be interrupted by Gunther. Huge pop for Gunther, immediately got into the ring to chants of "you tapped out," make it make sense. But I really like that they did this because obviously Gunther is next in line for the title shot. So, if Logan Paul was to win it, then it would be Logan versus Gunther. I don't think Logan's going to win that title, but honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Gunther demolish Logan Paul. Well, after the rabbit in the crowd took a head off, and Logan Paul got insulted multiple times by Gunther, Gunther would just leave the ring. While Logan Paul thought he was being cocky, Jey Uso would appear from behind and lay out the number one contender. That's good because obviously Jey Uso's getting revenge for Logan Paul knocking him out just a couple of weeks ago at the end of Raw. Well, Jey Uso would go backstage and run into Paul Heyman. Paul would give Jey a lot of facts that he got this match tonight for the main event. Jey Uso versus Bron Breakker, and it's non-title. Why? Because Bron's not coming for the title. The future of the title is Seth Rollins. Tonight's main event plan is for Bron Breakker to derail the momentum of Jey Uso. That's all. Throughout the show, we'd see Seth Rollins confronting Logan Paul and Gunther, obviously trying to secure his claim to get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, whomever wins the next series of matches. Well, the main event tonight I thought was really good, but it was all about punishment for Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman got involved in the match. That would cause a disqualification, and CM Punk and Sami Zayn would come out. What a moment, though. They cut the music really early, and the crowd just kept singing CM Punk's theme song. Definitely felt like one of those, immortal moments. I hope more crowds do that for CM Punk in the future, because that was really lit. The brawl between Sami, Punk, Bron, and Seth would end Raw tonight, but it would be Logan Paul knocking out Jey Uso for the fourth time. Lots of hype for Saturday night's main event. Unbelievably tonight, they gave AJ Styles what's commonly referred to as a jobber entrance. I don't even think it was his theme song that was playing. I'm pretty sure it was the Judgment Days. I hope it was, because I hope that's not AJ's new theme song. AJ would team with Penta tonight, and yes, they would face off with the Judgment Day. This was such a solid match too. Really fun to watch. Obviously, a bit of miscommunication within the Judgment Day between Finn and JD. Carlito was a difference maker. Worth noting, because commentary did also. No Dominic Mysterio at ringside for Judgment Day again this week. Have to mention that insane Mexican Destroyer off the steps to JD McDonough. Oh my god, that looked like it hurt. But it would be an unexpected assault by El Grande Americano on Penta that would allow Finn Balor to pin Penta for a Judgment Day win. I won't lie, I kind of expected a little bit more storyline-wise though, with all the stuff going on between AJ Styles and the Judgment Day recently. I kind of thought either Dom coming out, obviously AJ wants the IC title, that would have made a bit of sense. Maybe a moment between Finn and AJ, that would have made sense, but nothing really dramatic. We basically got an ESPN-style interview tonight with basketball player Tyrese Halliburton on Monday Night Raw, obviously recorded before Raw began. Either that or this went so long, all the fans just left. Not sure. But we got a major announcement, if you want to call it a major announcement. Tyrese Halliburton will be part of the next WWE 2K25 DLC. I'm interested in what you think about this segment though, because honestly, I don't care for basketball. It's not a big deal in the UK. It's never been a big deal in my life. I'm sure many of you are fans of it though. Do you like the placement of this on the show, or would you prefer WWE to be more about the wrestling? Sheamus was successful tonight, defeating Grayson Waller in a match I actually thought was really done very well. I thought both men looked great. Austin Theory getting huge chants from the crowd just after chants of Waller sucks. So definitely indicates that I think Theory should be the face coming out of this. While Grayson may have looked good at times, it didn't go very well. This move from Sheamus, it looked like he was going for white noise, but ended up seemingly hanging Grayson Waller up on the ropes. Not sure if that's what Sheamus intended to do, because you can see Sheamus's left arm stays behind him, and with Grayson holding on to the top rope, I wonder if Grayson's body weight shifted and therefore the move went a bit wrong. But nonetheless, Grayson seemed to be okay, as Austin Theory would block Grayson from running away and cause Grayson to lose. Same as I said from last week, it feels like we've been building this storyline for so long now. I'm so intrigued whether, who's going to turn on who, how's it going to happen. I hope they get to the point soon though, because I just want to see Austin Theory get a decent push at this point. So the newest member of Monday Night Raw, as shown on social media earlier today, is Roxanne Perez, officially called up, officially signing a Monday Night Raw contract. And officially tonight already finding herself as a participant in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, as she was successful beating Natalya and Becky Lynch. Roxanne pinned Natalya. Lyra Valkyria would return in this match, pulling Becky out of the ring. Becky had the match won. Lyra would screw Becky, and the two would brawl all the way up the entranceway. I thought Natalya looked really good in this match tonight, and I've been meaning to say this for a few weeks. The Nattie Neidhart gimmick, obviously that's her real name, but it's a gimmick that she's using on the indies. She's used it in GCW, in the NWA, and do you know what? It's a whole new presentation for her, and I really hope that WWE utilise that on TV soon. Our thoughts are with Zoey Stark tonight after what seemed to be a very real, serious injury suffered on Raw. Zoey Stark coming off a missile dropkick, and look at her leg. Zoe's right leg seemingly goes a completely different direction, seemingly twisting at the kneecap. Honestly, Michael Cole alluded to it on commentary. She's had knee injuries before. That was an immediate referee stopping the match. Doctor come in. Zoey got removed. Ended up being carried to the back by the doctor. Obviously, the referee restarting the match with just Rhea and Kairi. But man, I feel so bad for Zoey Stark. Obviously, recent months, we've seen the release of Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler, obviously her tag partners. This was seemingly her return to TV. And obviously, this immediate injury happens. Such a shame for her. Hopefully, it's nothing long-term. I'm sure we're going to get details in the next few days from WWE on social media, stuff like that. But my gosh, I just hope she's okay. As I stated, the match continued and Rhea Ripley has qualified for Money in the Bank. A lot of people frustrated that Kairi Sane took the pinfall here. But honestly, I don't think that was the original plan. We know why. Zoey Stark got injured. At that point, it becomes a one-on-one and you have to make it up as you go along. And Kairi is the person, therefore, that has to take the pinfall. While WWE didn't try and keep Kairi Sane's return a secret tonight, they advertised her on social media and during the show. Her Pirate Princess gimmick return was a surprise to me. She came out handing out the gold coins to the crowd. I'm okay with this. I just wish they would have done something, damage control related. I would like to have seen Kairi and Io come face to face. I think that would have been fun. So go on, take a good look at Akira Tozawa, because you might not be seeing Tozawa for a while after next week, as he will go one-on-one with Rusev, a match he asked for. And Rusev's promo tonight was absolutely brilliant. Rusev is more than ready for Tozawa, and he's going to kill him, isn't he? Let's be honest. After a couple of weeks of secret meetings between Finn and Roxanne, tonight Finn introduced Roxanne to the Judgment Day. Immediately, Raquel was unhappy with this, but the men seemed to have been won round a little bit, as Dom and Carlito both got some thoughtful gifts from Roxanne. Raquel, though, saying that Liv will hear about this, and of course not happy, saying that they could have consulted Liv, things like that. So what are we going to do here? A Liv and Roxanne feud, potentially? After Karrion Kross told us last week that WWE would start selling his t-shirts at the shows in the arena, well, he was correct. His t-shirt was available to purchase at Raw tonight. And while Kross was absent from this episode of Raw, I'm hoping he's on there next week as they start the men's qualification matches for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Fingers crossed. This was interesting. We saw Grayson Waller in the background with the New Day. Now, nothing substantial happened tonight. I did wait to see if New Day would actually help Grayson Waller in his match with Sheamus. That didn't happen. But with the Triple Threat Tag Team Championship match next week on Raw, I wonder if A-Town Down Under, or at least Grayson Waller, helps the New Day, and therefore A-Town Down Under get a tag title shot. Maybe. Decent Raw, good go-home episode for Saturday night's main event, that's for sure. For me, a very respectable 8 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you as always next time. Peace!